The warm morning colors of Baja California, a barren landscape burnt by the sun where mountains plunge into the Sea of Cortez. This is Bahia de Los Angeles, a 10-mile-long bay teeming with underwater life. Here, deep oceanic currents bring about the perfect conditions to lure a rich and diverse sea life. From the tiny sardines to the massive whale shark, the biggest fish known to man, yet still a mysterious creature of the blue. Marine biologist John Nelson comes to Bahia de Los Angeles to study the whale shark population.
Of the 350 or so species, many are well adapted for hunting and ambushing their prey, while a few, like the whale shark, are giant filter feeders. I have taken great interest in these giants of the sea and must contest they are true gentle sharks. Curiously, although their species has been discovered for quite some time now, very little is known about their ecology and biology. Their elusive nature makes them a real research challenge. For me to understand the whale shark, I needed to dive into their world and figure out what they are doing. What do they eat? Where do they mate? Where do they travel? Do they make routine migrations like whales? This is the world's largest fish, and yet almost all aspects of their biology remain a mystery to scientists.
One way to pierce into their secret world is to find out when and where they are. Scott Eckert does just that. A sea turtle and whale shark expert, he has followed animals around the globe using satellite and radio telemetry techniques.
Whale sharks are awesome creatures. It's the world's largest fish species. There's nothing out there no fish is bigger than a whale shark. Fortunately, they're the gentle giant of the shark world. They have very tiny teeth, they eat nothing but plankton, but they also range the world's oceans. Our satellite telemetry work in the Sea of Cortez indicates that these sharks may travel the entire Pacific basin. It's an extraordinary global wanderer, eating nothing but little tiny 1 and 2 millimeter long planktons.
A global wanderer that has his share of risks. Whale sharks are not threatened yet. They are nevertheless considered a species of concern. Natural predators are rare. Killer whales have been known to attack and kill whale sharks. But unwary travelers that they are, whale sharks are often prey to humans. Fin soup in Southeast Asia is a delicacy that has pushed hunters to obliterate local whale shark populations. Drift nets and boats are another danger for these surface feeders. This whale shark will probably survive its close encounter with a motorboat, which left him with a huge gaping wound only inches from its spine. The plankton soup attracts the whale shark, and the whale shark attracts the tourist. Like the great whales, they are benefiting from the ecotourism. It is keeping the hunters away and enhancing environmental awareness. But at the individual level, are the sharks bothered? Are they harassed while feeding? Are we somehow, with our curious manners, still a threat to the giants of the seas? With the help of Scott Eckert, John is now trying to understand a little more on the local population of these giants. This requires him to tag the huge fish and survey their whereabouts throughout the summer in the bay. At this game, patience can be a virtue, but once spotted, speed and precision are necessary assets. Larger whale shark have a tougher skin and require John to dive for tagging. A dangerous approach since the shark can always react violently with a whip of its caudal fin. It is alongside John and Scott that we will dive into the world of the biggest fish known to man. A voyage of scientific discovery, of adventure, unraveling the mysteries of a creature that has evolved millions of years ago. From its migration deep in oceanic basins to its feeding adaptations, this film proposes to sink in deep in company of the whale shark.